Bali versus Chiang Mai. This is gonna be one of the harshest, most ruthless, but truthful comparisons about working in Southeast Asia. So there are probably two things that you don't know watching this channel. The number one thing you don't know is I was just headbutted by a cow. Oh God, the cow. Fuck.
Come on, bro.
The second thing that you might not know is what I do. My name's Nadernejad. I travel the world and fix people's online reputations. So far, I've worked out of Chiang Mai, Thailand for a month running my own digital agency, and now I've worked out of Bali, Indonesia, and I want to tell you the truthful, harsh, but very deep observations about which place is gonna be better for you. Let's get into it, and let's also go to the beach. So we are at the beach right now here in Bali, Indonesia. Check out the Canggu. Ready? If you haven't seen it yet, check out the Canggu. In order to break this down for you in the deepest way possible, I'm gonna have 10 different categories, and I'm gonna give a point to either Bali or I'm going to give it to Chiang Mai. And not only that, I'm gonna elaborate on why each place is better. Number one, business productivity. Now this is a category I created because I wanted to, really unlock. If you're a digital nomad traveling the world, then this is gonna be one of the most important things for you. How productive can you be running your online business? Is the point gonna go to Chiang Mai or is it going to go to Bali, Indonesia? So it's been a big toss-up, but I'm gonna say that point goes to Chiang Mai. To be honest, there's a lot to do in Bali. You can go surfing, you can go to, all these different cafes and places, and the party atmosphere is, I wouldn't say huge here like in some parts of Europe, but it is a lot larger than Chiang Mai, which has a curfew by a certain time. Sure, it's got great nightlife, but it's based more on social principles, meeting people, going out, like playing cards, like it's more of that sort of thing. Well, it's really a tourist destination. It's like going to, Mykonos, Greece. It can be very party oriented. Well, you do have digital nomads and people working out here. Chiang Mai, you're gonna get bored and you're going to start working. You won't run out of things to do in that city. There's always gems to be discovered, but after a certain time, you're gonna frequent the same places and you're just gonna work. Category number two, beauty. Is Chiang Mai more beautiful or is Bali, Indonesia more beautiful? I think you guys know the answer to this one. It's Bali, hands down it's Bali. You have the ocean, you have the beaches, you have beautiful people, even the people look beautiful here. You have everything. When it comes to beauty, you're gonna want to come here. And you have Ubud, which is not too far away. You have Seminyak. So you have more beautiful places than Canggu just in the surrounding areas. While if you're in northern Thailand, you're gonna have to fly all the way south to, really access that beauty, that nature, and that culture. So that point for beauty is going to be going to Bali. All right, let's walk around a little bit. We have some more categories to move through, but I'm feeling like a soup. Category number three is food. Anywhere I go in the world, I want to eat good food. I mean, it's one of the first things on my list. So, toss up between Chiang Mai and me really loving Thai food. I really had a love for the tom yum goong and the pad krabao, like the holy basil stir-fried pork and the seafood soup. It was just amazing. But when we're talking about quantity, when we're talking about variety, now when we're talking about, the different restaurants that you can go to, I'm gonna have to give this point over to Canggu. My friend, you selling bakso? Yeah. You sell bakso? Can I buy bakso? Yeah, so we're making some bakso over here. Yeah. This man is gonna make me a delicious soup. Yeah. Can you tell us what bakso is? Like what's soup? It's a soup and it's got like fish balls in it. Yeah. And it's delicious. So I'm gonna show you the final product, but he's gonna make this right now. It's so tasty, it's so good. So this food is super delicious. I highly recommend if you're coming to Indonesia, you should try it. Try babi guling, try this. It's some of the best food I've ever had. That was delicious. Spicy, savory, fragrant, and warm. That was comforting. I love that. Wow, this was really, really hard, and I really love Thai food, like with the deepest parts of my heart. I'm gonna have to give this point to Bali, Indonesia. But for street food, Thailand certainly wins. I mean, Thailand street food compared to Bali street food absolutely blows it out of, Thailand has more street food, it's more abundant, in some ways it's tastier. But in terms of overall variety and ability to acquire food, point goes to Canggu. Friendliness of the locals. This is really important when you're going around, you're traveling and you're meeting people. You want to see that people are friendly, they're hospitable, they're warm, and they actually want to have you there. I'd have to say it's a very even toss-up between Bali and Chiang Mai. They both get a lot of tourists. They're both very kind and friendly, but I find you're gonna have an easier time here with locals if you start living like a local. So if you drive your own scooter, you're not gonna get asked every 3 minutes by local transport, like if you want to ride. So these are some really big things and big tips that you should, you know, understand where you're going, because traffic in Canggu is very congested. If you learn a little bit of Thai people will open up to you quicker. So I have to say this is an even toss-up and a tie between Canggu and between Thailand, Chiang Mai. Number 5, this one's pretty important. It's the friendliness of the animals. I just did this one for fun actually. Are animals more friendly in Canggu, or are they more friendly in Chiang Mai? Well, seeing as the dogs mostly bark at you all the time here, and I just got head-butted by a cow, I'm gonna have to tell you, point definitely goes to Chiang Mai when it comes to the friendliness of the animals. I got head-butted by a cow, and I get barked at by dogs every day, so I'm gonna have to give the animal friendliness happily over to Chiang Mai. Community. Where is a community of digital nomads stronger? Where is it tighter, and where are you gonna have a better time? Canggu has a really strong community. It's a little bit, I'd say it's actually smaller, the co-working community out here from what I've seen. But at the same time, people who come here are more serious than they are in Chiang Mai. I meet a lot of pseudo digital nomads in Chiang Mai who aren't actually working online. Here you have people with like huge businesses that come out here and work from Bali. So I find like it really depends, but in my honest opinion, here is more serious, which I actually like to a certain degree. But I find with that comes more of a difficulty of meeting a community. Like, people here are a little bit more cliquey than they are in Chiang Mai, whereas in Chiang Mai everybody talks to everybody. Here you have couples, you have groups of people who go around, they all kind of look the same and post Instagram photos together. So like it really depends. I met tons of friends out here, but it really depends on like where you're going and how you're going to integrate yourself into those different communities between Chiang Mai and between Bali. But community point in terms of easily integrating into the community, building a bigger community, and feeling as a large part of the community, I'm gonna have to give that point to Chiang Mai. It is slightly easier there. Next up on our list is infrastructure, in terms of internet speeds, in terms of being able to work without being interrupted due to infrastructure, and just infrastructure of the community in general, in terms of transit, transport, safety, you know, different facilities that you can use. I'm gonna have to say, while Bali has made leaps and bounds, Chiang Mai is definitely more developed. You have a massive mall, better than what we have back home in Canada. You get 120 gigabytes of data, or maybe even like 50 gigabytes of data for anything between 150 to 300 baht. To put that in perspective, that's less than $15 US for like 100 gigabytes of data. Here it's a little bit more difficult, even if you're going with the main providers like XL or Telkomsel. Here in Bali, you're gonna have a harder time finding a plan like that. So AIS has super Wi-Fi. You're almost getting a gigabit per second upload speeds. Thailand is just so developed compared to here, which I don't run into troubles here ever really, but maybe once or twice within a month, maybe 3 times within a month. So Chiang Mai is gonna really like put you a little bit further. Stress. Where are you going to be the least stressed and be able to relax the best? Now this is actually a little bit of a toss-up, believe it or not, between Bali and Chiang Mai. But once I got more integrated into the community and I met some more people out here, and I realized how truly relaxing and beautiful it could be. I mean, you could sit on the beach and sip a coconut. While Chiang Mai is a bit of a concrete jungle, not like New York. I mean, you still have like a local feeling to it, but I'm gonna have to give the point to Bali, Indonesia. When it comes to relaxation, de-stressing, you can go for a yoga retreat, you can go for a meditation retreat just like you can in Chiang Mai, but the extent of it here is like you're gonna be sitting in rice paddies, as green as far as your eyes can see. I mean, the food variety is more. You have probably more Western comforts that you have back home, which I don't even really go searching for, but I know for a lot of people, that point's gonna have to go to Bali, Indonesia. Culture. Local food and culture. Is it gonna be Canggu, or is it going to be Chiang Mai? If you want to experience local culture, learn a new language, and have to venture outside of your comfort zone, which is gonna be better for you. If you're looking for a cultural experience, you want to integrate into a brand new community, and you want to go the extra mile to learn another language, I'm going to have to recommend Chiang Mai. While Bali is incredible, people speak English really well out here. So if you want to learn Indonesian, you'll have to go out of your way to do that on purpose. Whereas in Thailand, it's much easier to deliberately thrust yourself into an environment where it's helpful for you to learn Thai. Less people speak English there. They don't speak English as well, even in Chiang Mai. Well, Chiang Mai is very northern, so you're actually less likely to run into, you know, fluent English speakers. But Thai people are very good at understanding you. Like, they understand more than what you think they can. So it's a complete toss-up, but point is gonna go to Chiang Mai for the cultural experience. Now, I'm hoping I hit 10. If I didn't, that's a shame. I'm actually gonna scooter back to my place right now. I'm leaving for Saigon, for Vietnam at 4 in the morning. I have some client calls to make. I'm quite busy, but if I haven't hit all these points, I will hit them when I am settled in Saigon. So stay tuned and keep watching.